Manhattan Beach, Rockaway, Oregon. This is Miles McLaughlin here with Wilco Land. I've got a property along the Oregon coast I'm going to present to you here. It's located in Tillamook County. In this video, I'm going to go through some FAQs, talk a little bit about the property and what we know about it, and talk about how you can go access and view the property on your own. So really great road access to this property. It's got a lot of marketable aspects to it, right? Great landscape, really close to the ocean and the beach here in Rockaway. Easy road access. You can see neighbors are out RVing. RVs are allowed for a period of 6 months at a time. So that's great news. If you're looking for a summer recreational spot, look no further. Pull up your RV and hang out on the Oregon coast. So what we do here at Wilco Land is we buy and sell raw land. That's our niche. That's our specialty. We're here to create some visibility to these properties. And, with this property, development's an option. So what could you do with it? Some potential ideas: RVing, potentially camping, right? Recreation, investment purposes along the Oregon coast. And then lastly, building and development. City water is available to this property. I'm going to touch on that quick. We've got some more details in the listing here. From a zoning side of things, the property is buildable. When it comes to, it is in a potential landslide area that may require a geological hazard report. That's really common stuff along the coast, Washington, Oregon. We see that a lot. It's called critical areas. So don't let that scare you away. There are power posts along Northeast Tillamook Avenue as well. So power checks out, water checks out. The last thing would be septic for development. Right now, there's no city sewer. That could change in the future as the area develops, as the area grows, right? The next thing you're going to do is go through the perk test, right? Installing a septic system. And so we did talk with the county, some positive news about sewer septic down here. The environmental program manager said that lots of this size have been approved for septic systems in the past if all the conditions and setbacks are met. This is all really standard development stuff. If you are interested in building or developing and you don't have that expertise, contact local builders, contact a local septic company. They can be really helpful resources, or even communicating with the county. Again, we share some great links. The first step to obtaining site-specific details for on-site installation of a septic system is for site evaluation of the property, right? And we've got links to different applications and supporting documents for that. So again, just trying to share what we found during our due diligence with a prospective buyer. Some additional information on the property here, and I'm going to get to how to view it on a map, how to go find this property on your own. Zoning is R2. Zoning pertains to land use. Hey, what can I do with the property? You can look at a link here to read more about the zoning and land use ordinance here in Rockaway Beach. I'm going to jump right in now to going into property location. So just going to show you a bird's eye view before we get into Google Earth and Google Maps. We can see we're right off Manhattan Beach. I mean, we're right next to the ocean here along Rockaway. Great location, popular area, just a beautiful part of the country. The next thing I want to show you is I'm going to pull up this property on Onyx Maps. All I'm doing is using the GPS coordinates to go visit something like this. You can see it's got easy road access right here. So we're on the east side of the road here. Great road access. This property checks out. It's not in a wetland. So there's a lot of positives with this property. To me, it's really a great candidate to potentially develop on someday or park your RV. This might be the property. I think one of those neighbors had their RV parked. Really a nice little clean property there as well. So easy road access, power along the road, city water is there. Your next step would be a septic installation if you want to build. So getting into Google Earth, last place I want to show you, the property is fairly flat. You can see that. You can see some folks have developed over here. Somebody's developed on basically an identical property right here. So those are good indications that you're going to be able to build someday. I know it's not perfect science, but you can see other people on the aerial imagery building on very similar properties. This size property is a home, right? This property is a home, same size, same size. So we can see that other folks are developing on their properties. This property has been developed on. So we can see that as we browse aerial imagery. Another one, similar size. So, keep that in mind. I know it's not a perfect science, but that's an optimistic thing to see other people developing back in this little subdivision. Here's a couple more homes that have been built right here too. So, yeah, just wanted to point that out to you. Again, you can see more people that have built back there. So as the crow flies, I mean, we're really close to the beach. All you have to do is pop over here. And I mean, this is all, basically county property back here. Crescent Lake's right behind you. This looks like public access, maybe, to Crescent Lake. So this is county owned property. So basically right in your backyard or front yard, whatever you want to call it, you head down Northeast Lake Boulevard and you hit the coast. You've got tons of access points here to the ocean. You can see all these signs here point to access points. So as a crow flies, less than a mile to the ocean. Great property for recreation. Great property in the Oregon coast. Giving you one more bird's eye view. Here's where we're at in Oregon, straight west of Portland. So thanks for viewing in. That's all I have on this property. If you have any questions, give us a call, 605-299-5553. Thanks for tuning in.